Good morning, YouTube. I have noticed sort of a disturbing trend, if you will, in regards to the communicating refrigerant gauge systems that have come out since iManifold. When people were talking about the iManifold before it came out, a lot of the discussion was, I have to have a phone or a tablet to use the gauges because there's no built-in display. And for some people, I could understand that concern. But what I've noticed as the Fieldpiece JobLink app came out, the Sporlan Smart Service Tool, and the Yellow Jacket Mantooth. I'm not so sure about the name of the Mantooth to start with, but whatever. When the iManifold app came out, there were a lot of people that were downloading the app and playing with it before the manifold itself ever released. And that gave technicians the opportunity to become familiar with the application, to see what it could do, and it did a good job of making guys that were interested in going with communicating gauges in when the iManifold would release. I think it helped build interest. And what has happened with the other applications so far is that those applications are completely useless without having the device that is designed to connect to that system. You have no option for user inputs, and that's a big deal. If my iManifold or my iConnect were to fail, I can still use the application. If the batteries on my iManifold died and I didn't have backup batteries to replace with it, or if my temperature sensors or pressure probes died, I could still put in user input data from an analog gauge set, an old temperature probe. I could go back to the way I was, but still have the capacity to deliver the customer a report, to calculate the EER and get the BTUs, get the tonnage and airflow. I can get all of that information and still use the application if the manifold doesn't function, or if part of the other accessories don't function. With all the other applications that I mentioned, if the gauges don't work, the application is useless. If you can't deliver the customer the information as easily, what's the point of the application otherwise? All of the applications are free, so you can't really complain because you didn't pay anything for them. But why is it trending that all the other developers are making applications that have no use outside of being connected to the tools that manufacturer develops? Most of you know that I'm a huge proponent of iManifold. I think they've done it the right way. I think that by releasing the application and allowing technicians to use it before the manifold released was a very good move, very good decision. And I think it's disappointing that the other applications have no use beyond being connected to that device that it's designed with. Just kind of wanted to throw that out there for those of you that are looking at the other devices. If they don't work, what will you do with the application? What benefit does that system carry if you can't use it? Wanted to get your thoughts on the subject. Leave me a comment down below. Like, subscribe, and share. And we'll see you on the next video.